You know, people say when you act for the camera, you say you do nothing. But you can't really do nothing because it's just boring. Unless you happen to be Anthony Hopkins or Daniel Day-Lewis or something like that. If you do nothing, it's just dead. And unless that is what the plot demands for you to be dead, it's boring. So I had to sort of create a kind of inner tempo or landscape that I could plug into so that there was stuff going on. Even though I wasn't directly telling the audience. I wasn't directly giving the audience a clue. I didn't want to have subtext that was saying, we're going in this direction. But I had to be alive. So that was hard.
Do you create a kind of Bible of your character before? Because we do find out many more things about him as the series progresses, but there's a lot that we don't find out.
Yeah, well, I had to make a kind of, I mean, I always kind of vaguely do this. I figure out, it's very easy when the character's the same age as you, so you work out when the character was born and when they went to school and when they went to college and how did they get in with him, how did he become how did he go into the police force, how did he get from Scotland to London and all that kind of stuff, and what were the likely routes that he took. I also noted down the big crimes that occurred in the periods of his life, the genuine, real crimes and things that happened, major things that happened in London, and how he would have been involved, what level of, where would he have been in the police force? Would he have been a constable? Would he have been a new detective? Would he have been a blah, 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 when these big things happened? I don't know whether that's any use at all. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I don't really know. It's just stuff you do. You know, David Mamet's got a great thing that he says about, about method actors, about all that preparation. He says it's just garlic.
For vampires, yeah.
To frighten away evil spirits. It's just stuff. So I don't know whether that does anything. But I know that what helped me more was I had a little book in which I just put some images, things that I'd taken from newspapers and magazines, and maybe some little doodles that I'd done that were tonally kind of what I thought representative of the character's internal life. So I would sort of look at that before we started and